60 years old now. Why am I still involved in skateboarding? And the principal reason is because it's fun.
People watching the show are going, Livingston, world famous. Livingston, it's a shithole in the middle of Scotland, you know, it's Central Belt. You know, I drive past it, I never get off the motorway. But, you know, as far as skateboarding is concerned, you can go any corner of the earth and you mention Livingston, they go, oh yeah, whew, that place looks good, yeah, I want to go there.
They go to Spain and they're like, Ecos, Livingston, and you're like, how can you know this? Do you know what I mean? You're from Palma.
I'd say this park's the best in the world, and I've travelled around and seen a few of them.
It is sort of completely world-renowned, and you have people like John Cardale saying it's like it is the best place to skate I've ever been, and that kind of has to stand for something, I think.
Livingston Development Corporation.
I wonder if you can help me. I'm trying to find out something about Livingston Newtown. You know, housing, job prospects, that kind of thing.
That's what we're here for. Why don't you come down and see us?
I don't remember actually moving to Livingston, but the first estate built in Livingston didn't even have a local pub. You know, the builders actually had to build the pub once they moved into the estate. You know, so it was pretty much not thought out when they started building the place. It's surrounded by industrial estates. You've got to take a drive around yourself and see it. You know, it serves one purpose, you know, as a farm, to feed these factories with employees, which unfortunately now they're all closing them.
Some people would say Livingston was a bit of a concrete jungle, but I liked it. You could walk the streets of Livingston, they didn't have any trouble with getting attacked or violence. There was a lot of green spaces. At that time, my children were just growing up, they were young, so I would roam the streets and byways and pathways of Livingston with wheeling this pram. The Livingston Development Corporation were very amenable to new projects. So I talked to them, said, how would you like to be the first town in the UK with a genuine skateboard park? It really all kicked off back in '76 when I was in California on business with my then firm Hewlett Packard, and it was just the start of the big skateboard thing in America. I picked up a magazine from one of the racks in one of the newsagents in California, and had a picture of Waldo Autry carving a vertical side of a swimming pool, and there was a sort of eyeballs popping out of the. And I thought, wow, that looks really good. So that's what kind of kicked it all off on.
Kids, skateboarders, whatever, they just want to skate. They don't really want to spend much time designing skateboard parks or building things. They just want to go skateboarding, which is fair enough. And it was always older people who would get involved in it, like Kenny Oman, and make something happen.
Way back in the late 70s, the average age in Livingston was about 24. So, in fact, there was really no resistance at all. It's a very positive thing for youngsters to do.
Up until then, we'd been skating Kelvin Grove up the road here, which was a 70s skate park and had quite a lot of you know, glitches, and it was still a good skateboard park for us, but you know, there was a lot of problems with it.
Design was a sort of a melange of ideas from all the skateboarders from all over the place.
Kenny really did his research well. He went out and he, you know, took different elements from different places and he put it all collectively in one. And he even had the vision, I don't know if he meant it, but to leave enough space that it could expand.
It was coming up the winter in November, so everybody really got stuck in, shoveling concrete, troweling, so everybody put a hand to it.
I didn't know actually it was a skate park that was getting built. I thought it was another car park. I mean, a friend came down and it was just a building site and a great place to run about. When you're 10, you know, mud, puddles, wheelbarrows and scaffolding. It wasn't until maybe a year and a half later I realised it was actually a place for leisure. You know, you could actually use it and it was something of use, you know, rather than a car park or another petrol station or a roundabout or something.
It first went to Livy when it, probably the first couple of days it opened, when it was officially opened. Was blown away by it basically. I mean, it was a pretty amazing thing.
It was built properly first time. There was years of planning, years of discussion, years of research going into it, and it was done right. And it was just faultless from day one.
Like, you've got Hampden and you've got Murrayfield and you've got St Andrews and Glen Eagles, and this skate park's on a par with them. It's a world-class thing to skate.
Purely sculpturally, it's really an amazing thing. I mean, I always kind of wonder what people who maybe are just walking around that area of Livingston and kind of happen across this thing. People must just be like, what the hell is that?
Park design's in two parts now because you've got the old and the new. And the old was built with a lot of American parks in mind, Del Mar, the Bowl of course. But the way it's been built is so that all the lines flow into each other.
The reason it's world class is it's got so many different dimensions and things within it. You know, it's got a pool, a half pipe, a reservoir, the new bit, banks, hips, lips, all these things. But they all combine so well together.